the nights of old, I always wish the longest year that had me down.
Hello there, Surfer17 once again, bringing you some more Call of Duty Black Ops, and this time it is a game type that is so far removed from my usual stable of gameplays that it could be quite fresh and interesting for some people. And this is Search and Destroy, and it is my first ever game of S&D on Black Ops, and it's a pretty decent score considering I don't play this mode. I've never really played S&D on anything because I find it boring. I think the respawns and, you know, just how campy and defensive it is as a whole, it's just not my idea of fun. I'm playing it with a bunch of friends because they wanted to do it, and that's the reason why it exists. But this commentary is not going to be anything to do with the gameplay. It's just going to be a quick update about things happening on my channel and some news, because I've mentioned before that I was going to do news sections, reading off of clips and whatnot, and that's exactly what I'm going to do here. But I don't have a lot of time to do it, so do bear with me. So the first thing I want to do, I want to thank everybody that on my most recent video, which was the If I Could Choke My Team Volume 2, everybody that said, you know, happy birthday and give me condolences because I mentioned that it was my birthday. Thanks to all of you. It's very nice to see some, you know, healthy and positive comments on YouTube, some praise, which is kind of rare in this community because YouTube is full of hate. It's almost as rare as a deeply religious person with a sense of humour. So there you go. But they know who they are, and thank you very much. Secondly, somebody left a comment on one of my videos basically saying, why do I add commentary to the gameplay and ruin it? Because I assume they don't like my commentary or whatever that is. And I'm not going to dignify this with any, you know, massive rant about how I think this dude should go eat a dick and die in an alley. I'm just going to pretty much say the least prejudiced and most altruistic thing I can, and that is, if you're the type of person that's asking why I put commentary on my videos, the videos aren't for you. Just because you don't understand it doesn't make it wrong. And that's all I'm going to dignify that with, so that person can fuck off. But also, I'm going to be going on holiday on the 6th of August, so for 3 weeks there's not going to be any videos on my channel, so people, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. It's just a fact of life. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be trying to throw up as much as I can before I go, and that's pretty much that. Also, I'm about to hit 500 videos. When I do hit 500 videos, I'm going to be doing an updated Legends list. So if you're a new subscriber and you want to see your name in lights, you will be seeing that very shortly. Hopefully I'll pass 500 this week. And as of 500 videos, which is about 6 videos away, I'm going to be updating my intro. I'm going to be doing a new one, so anybody getting sick of the dude from Castlevania, I should be able to surprise you with a nice new animation to go on there with the music, so that's good news. But let's kick it off into the news anyhow. So I don't have the longest amount of time to go through a lot of this news, but I will probably continue this little feature on into the next Fear 3 video, because I'm going to be doing the last 2 levels and commentating those just after this one. So the first place I'm going to is IGN.com. It's not usually my first source, it's just the first one I have on the monitor. And the top few stories here, we have the 100 greatest movie moments. We've got Saints Row the Third, which looks really, really cool. We've got Catherine, the Atlas unboxing trailer, which is the most ridiculous game I think I've ever seen. We've got the Dark Knight Rises trailer. I'll have to check that one out later. And EA confirming a new studio in Austin. So EA are already branching out, getting more places to develop games from, which is only going to be good things, hopefully. And we've also got new pictures of Carl Urban as Judge Dredd, which Carl Urban's a fantastic actor if you've never seen him before, and I'm all for a new Judge Dredd. Let's just hope this time he keeps the fucking helmet on. But there's nothing too exciting there, so I'm going to move over to the Achievement Horse Center, which is Xbox 360 achievements.org. And the first one we've got on here is about Mass Effect 3, but I'm not going to go into that because it's just a new member on the Normandy, and I don't want to see anything about Mass Effect 3 because I'll just get excited and want it now. The next story is Battlefield 3 novel penned by Andy McNabb on the way, which is pretty funny if you ask me, because Andy McNabb is a beast. The guy was in the SAS, he's wrote a fantastic autobiography talking all about selection and how you get into the most elite military fucking regiment on the planet, and all sorts of other nonsense. But his fiction is nowhere near as inspiring. It's kind of dull, actually. It's kind of like Tom Clancy analytical side where he kind of goes onto the details and the planning and dwells there a little longer than you would like, but you know, it's not for everybody, and that to me is, yeah, just blasé really. So we've got Ubisoft officially confirms the Uplay passport, which is bad news for any gamer out there that enjoys buying pre-owned games. Because what this is going to mean is this is going to be a monetary system that Ubisoft will employ in their future games that will make it so that you have to purchase content which does not get renewed when the game is traded in. So for instance, if you buy a game pre-owned, you will not have the access to its multiplayer. A lot like what EA are doing with their online multiplayer, it's going to come with a code. However, it looks like Ubisoft are going to be using a service that does this throughout all their things, and they're promoting bonus content, exclusive offers, and online play. So yeah, this is not a good thing, people, and if we support it, more companies are going to do it. So it's a catch-22. I don't like the sound of it, but what can you do? The used sales are destroying the day one purchases. They really are. It's kind of like what fucking piracy's done to music. But I'm not going to go too much depth into that because this commentary is not long enough. But Deus Ex Human Revolution combat trailer shoots in. I'm staying away from that as well because I'm looking forward to it, but I've heard bad things. Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary pre-order bonuses are Master Chief and Grunt related content. And Resident Evil 4's achievement list is up, so if you've not seen that, check it out. It looks very easy. A friend of mine's really pissed off because he wanted it to be super insane. Definitely going to be picking that one up because it looks awesome. But I'm bouncing over now to GiantBomb.com, and the biggest bit of news that bumps out right now is Activision's disputing the ownership of the fake Modern Warfare 3 website, and there's a really good reason for this, because when you click on the website itself, it reroutes you to Battlefield 3, so potential people trying to promote Activision are now getting segued all the way over to the rivals, and that is not a good thing if you work at Activision, so there's probably going to be lawsuits involved with that, or whatever you do when you need to get an IP back off of the internet. I have no idea. We've also got the announcement of a new musical rhythm game called Rocksmith, and how it actually has some credibility to it, so that could be quite interesting. And yeah, Rain is going to be added to Mortal Kombat, so if you know who Rain is and you're a big MK fan, that should be good news for you. But there's nothing too much left here on Giant Bomb at the moment, so I'm going to bounce over to my last place, which is Games Radar. And the first story we have here is Namco's mysterious countdown site apparently refers to Digimon. There might be a few of you thinking, what the fuck's a Digimon? Well, it's kind of like the cheap-ass Pokemon, which I think actually came out before Pokemon. Don't quote me on that, I don't know too much. Then we've got next Xbox to have avatar quality visuals and AI so good you won't need friends. What the fuck? And this is a sentence prefaced with salt pinchers at the ready. If you've never been to Games Radar, it is pretty funny, man. But that's all I've got time for in this video, guys, so I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and like I say, I'll be continuing the news on in my Fear 3. I think it's going to be chapter interval 7, so I'll see you there, guys. You take care now.